Asher and Pipeman on W4CY Radio.
This is the Pipeman here on the Adventures Pipeman W4CY Radio, and I'm here with...
Yeah, Neil Giraldo. Here I am, man.
Nice. Here at
Bourbon and Beyond.
Perfect place for you to be with this killer bourbon you have here. Let's talk about this, okay?
Yeah, I got a great team. 3-Chord Bourbon. You know, it began on May 12th, 2016. It was born. And it was born because I was writing a hybrid documentary screenplay, and I wanted to feature and highlight some of the local musicians that I knew growing up, or phenomenal musicians, and seeing what their lives are doing. So a friend of mine saw me post what I was doing, and he says, why don't we get let's get some angel investing, some seed money, we could do a trailer. Maybe $50,000, maybe $100,000. I said, why don't we start our own spirits company? It was that day.
Nice.
Yeah, and that's how it began, and then we had to go find a whiskey maker, and on and on and on. And I got lucky, got a great team.
So what's the secret behind your bourbon compared to other bourbons?
Well, I don't think there's much of a secret other than the fact of there's one rule, very important rule, it better smell great. It better, when you raise that glass to your mouth, it better smell great. There's some spirits where people say, don't worry about the smell, or cheeses. Don't care about the smell, it tastes great. No, sorry. It got to smell great.
You know I'm with you. If it's smelling as I'm bringing it up, I don't want it.
No, absolutely. We try to do different things, but we keep it all in the spirit of bourbon maker. You can't get fancy, you can't get cute, and you don't do that, right? So I can't think of a word. I don't know.
The notes?
No, not that. Disruptive.
Oh, okay.
In a positive way. A positive disruptor.
Yeah.
So, and we take chances and we try different stuff, and we're a democracy company, meaning everybody has a vote in the spirit.
I love that.
Yeah, if I like it and then 9 other people don't like it,
you're out.
I'm out. It don't work. That's it. I learn something new every day from whiskey making, so I'm really happy with my company.
So, was there a point in time, like years ago, that you had this as like a goal that you wanted to make your own type of spirit or something?
Well, when I was a child, my family's Sicilian, right? So my father would make wine. My uncles all made wine, right? So my grandfather used to make grappa in the basement when he came from Sicily to America. So there was always like and actually a funny story I'll tell you because you'll like it, is one of my aunts was at the house, and they had the still in the basement, right? But they have jugs of whiskey, grappa and whiskey made. Well, somebody knocked on the door. She looked through the thing. She opened the door. She goes, oh, my God, it's the police. She closed the door. She dumped the whiskey out. Opened the door. It was a fireman.
Whoa.
It was a fireman. And then when my grandfather found out, come home, he was not happy. I think it was Aunt Nancy that did that. But it's in our blood to make spirits and stuff. So
yeah, my grandfather, 100% Italian, Red Marone.
Yeah.
Of course, Red wasn't his real name,
That's
but
a great name.
he owned the speakeasy back in the 20s.
Oh, that's super cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
So there you go.
Moroney.
Yeah.
Moroney. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I didn't really know much about him until I was an adult.
Yes.
If you understand what I mean.
I understand. I had a couple myself in my family. They had a fireworks factory. Let's just leave it at that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so there's a lot of culture there. But actually, when I was a kid, too, when I was about 5 or 6 years old, I remember my grandpa Nunzio would put me on his lap, on his knee, and he would give me grappa in his coffee. He put grappa in the coffee, and he goes, Nilo, sip it. I sip it. I go, oh, Papa, it's no good, right? So
it's the cure-all, right?
Yeah, it cures everything. Yeah, when your teeth are gumming, they put whiskey on it.
Exactly.
That's what we used to do. Yeah, I don't think
that's
you can do
the
that
old
now,
school way to do it. If you did it now, you'd probably go to jail for doing that, right?
Out somewhere. Yeah.
But it works.
It did work. Absolutely.
So I also love one of your passions is charities and helping others, including kids.
Yeah,
that's
absolutely.
the big one for me. Like, tell me about that.
Yeah, I belong to multiple nonprofit foundations. The Children's Life Saving Foundation, I've been a board member with them for about 30 years. Child abuse, certainly. When we wrote Hells for Children, we just was exposing something. We didn't have that in our families, Patricia and I. We were just exposing that from an article that was written in the New York Times that Patricia started, and our bass player, Roger Capps, and to know that exists is just heart-wrenching, So a lot of foundations give a note. I'm doing a lot of work with them now. It has to do with music education, keeping kids off drugs, stay in school, learning different careers. Our Artists for Action, which is working to extinguish gun violence. As you know, it's a hot topic right now, and it's always
Yeah.
a topic. It's terrible. Gun violence should not be occurring in this
It's
country.
ridiculous.
The way it is. It's terrible.
Even with festivals, like I do festivals here, Europe, UK. People don't need to enter with clear bags in the UK or Europe, but they do here.
Yeah.
For that same
It's
reason.
not good. It's not good. So it's a whole coalition to help with that subject, and also a lot of things that I'm rolling out for 2026 as well.
Nice. And one last thing I want to talk about, you're performing here at
That's
Bourbon
right.
Beyond.
Yeah, a little later.
important thing there.
Little thing.
How does it feel to be performing still after all these years?
Yeah, it's great. It's great. You feel, as soon as you hit that stage, I call it Jerry Lee Lewis blood. When I get there, I'm going to be there. I'm there. I'm not just hanging around. I'm going to be present and be there.
I love that's a true artist.
Well, no, it's because I don't want to feel anything else. I want to be in the moment. Presence is important. You want to be and respect the moment you're in right at that moment. And that's fun. It makes you feel young because compared to a record, when you record a record, it's
That's
there
a lot
for
of work.
life. It's there for life. A performance, you give it all, then you walk off stage and give the people.
Look at Ozzy.
Yeah.
Like I always said when
That's the
Sharon was
greatest.
trying to get him to retire, that if he didn't perform, he would pass away. And look at what happened after the last performance.
It's strange how life just happened that way.
It
for him.
is.
Yeah.
But thank God you're here,
right.
here at Bourbon Beyond.
That's right.
I need to go catch your set, so I'm going to end the interview, and you need to get to your set.
I do have to get to a stage for something, I think.
Let's do it.
Yes.
And thanks a lot for being here. Thanks for all that you do for children.
Thank you.
For Bourbon.
Yes.
And for Bourbon and Beyond. And
Bourbon
thanks
and
for Beyond the
Pipeman,
on the
Pipeman.
Adventures of Pipeman.
Adventures of Pipeman. I like it. Okay, this is Neil Giraldo, and you're listening to the Pipeman on W4CY Radio.
Thank you for listening to the Adventures of Pipeman on W4CY Radio.